All right, we're out in the garden. Connor helped me spread most of this mulch out.
Whoa, I saw bees.
And it's some really good stuff too. I got it from a friend of mine. It's what I think most people would want is tons of pine needles, leaves, and wood chips. But the brunt of it's pine needles. So how big's our garden, Connor? Do you remember? I can't remember. Should we pace it out? Let's pace it out.
10 or 15, or it could
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about 20 feet by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about 20 by 50, I would guess, maybe even bigger. But what we did is we mulched up a lot of the old corn cobs and stalks and stuff. There's our blackberries. They're a little hurting. The deer's got at them this year. But here's the Mighty Mac. Was in one of the previous episodes. Here's the blackberries. They're starting to bud. I have to get some wire mesh and put around them. But yeah, so that's all done. Thanks to Connor's help. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go do those beds. That's where we plant like our garlic and onions and spices and herbs. So we'll show you those when we're done. Alright, so here's the front flower bed we mulched up. We've got some, that's a 9 bark, it's a nice purple leaf. These are a nice, can't remember the name of them, but they're nice. We got a bunch of perennials in there. So that was a bucket full of mulch. And then we came around here and we mulched the east side of the house. That hadn't been done in quite a few years. And these willows are just starting to bud. It's May 6th. So we did about at least 6 inches of mulch back here. I'm trying to kill this grass off. Some mulch again, or a willow. Put a couple of tomato plants there. And then we can put probably 10 here. But I got some wire mesh coming. So we'll put 2 over there and probably 10 back here. And then this is our kind of our wildflowers. They grow in here. They're pretty wild last fall, so I trimmed them all down. And I think we got some delphiniums growing in there too. And there's the raised planters, which we got raspberries and strawberries and some blueberries in there. Then some more raspberries here. We mulched this all up. There's 2 or 3 raspberry plants in there, and man, did they ever give us a lot of fruit. And then, not sure if you can see them, the rose bushes. They're just starting to bud. And then we mulched this again because it was looking pretty skimpy. With some perennials. I think those are called mogo pines, something like that. And that becomes a nice flowering little kind of bush. And then I think that's a tulip or something. Yeah, I don't know if this flower's coming back this year, but we'll see. I think this was a foxglove. And I think these are delphiniums here. Another little pine. And then this is another delphinium, I think, or a foxglove. But I know last year it had this nasty, like, fungus on it almost. Sorry, I had a cold for a week or so now. And we topped all this up. And the boys always leave the water slowly dripping. I got tons of mulch dropped off for free back there. A few truckloads, so. And the last one was just basically just pine needles, so it was awesome. So we got pine needles and leaves. We got tons of nutrients in them, from what I've read. So, and then our apple trees, I don't know, they're starting to come out, but we got to prune this guy up a bit, bend this branch down. Maybe it'll give us fruit this year. I think this is an apple tree here. I can't remember. I forgot to write it all down. And in the garden over there, I got a bunch of 2x12 fir joists and a bunch of pavers. This guy was giving away these pavers. I think there's about 1,500 over there. So we're going to build a gazebo where that fire pit is. Kind of an open ceiling gazebo slash camp kitchen type thing. And I'll show you guys when we plant the plants. Probably next weekend. But I might plant the corn and potatoes and a few other things tomorrow, because those will be fine. If a frost comes, they'll survive. The tomatoes, I might wait another week or two, so I'll show you those seedlings. Yeah, it was 29 or 30 degrees here yesterday on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. These are, I don't even remember what's growing in those things, but it looks like they're coming back. Let's see in here. Yeah, they're starting to grow. They're perennials. I forgot what I planted.